the management team here in the podcast has decided we do not want you with Ongarbaev. He is a bad dude.
Well, I like going after bad dudes. So.
John Brzenk is not someone who immediately demands a rematch after a loss. But since August 6th, the loss against Ongarbaev is still in John's mind. And it would be fair to say that out of all of the matches that John ever wanted or desired, this one sits at the top. John even mentioned in a recent podcast that he was even willing to take this match just a couple of weeks before his match against Todd Hutchings. So that would be at East vs West 8 on July 29th, which is a couple of weeks before the August 12th match against Todd Hutchings. But Ongarbaev denied this match, saying that he has to compete in WAF World Championships this year, which is going to be very close to East vs West 8. And we can clearly see on the card that Ongarbaev is not competing at East vs West 8 on July 29th. We have to respect this decision from Ongarbaev because he wants to continue and support traditional WAF arm wrestling, because that is what brought him to the professional level.
He proposed it to Ongarbaev, and he said no, he didn't want to arm wrestle because he's focused on the WAFs.
John looked confident and he said that this match will happen for sure. Ideally, this match should have already happened, and it needs to happen as soon as possible because John will soon be 59 years old. He isn't getting any better, and I think it would be fair to say that his strength is on the decline as he is aging. So this match needs to happen now. As of now, Ongarbaev doesn't have many worthy opponents for his 105 kg title defense. He has already defeated John, Monster Michael Todd, and Irakli Zirakashvili. So out of the arm wrestlers that can compete at East vs West, we're left with Todd Hutchings, Sandris Sedis, and Evgeny Prudnik if these two want to cut to 105 kilos. There is one major obstacle in John's way to Ongarbaev, and his name is Todzilla Todd Hutchings. John has to beat Todd to get the rematch that he wants. Todzilla hasn't competed at East vs West since his loss to Evgeny Prudnik. That was about almost 10 months ago. So if he beats John, then his match against Ongarbaev makes more sense than John's rematch against Ongarbaev. So the big question, why John believes that he can beat Ongarbaev in a rematch? The small technicalities can only be explained by John, but if we look at the match, it is clear that John shouldn't have expended as much energy as he did in the second round. Because when the buckle was on Ongarbaev's hand in the first round, John looked comfortable. Although there was a massive elbow foul in that first round from John, but how dominant he looked against Ongarbaev, I think without that foul as well, John could have won that round. And in the third round, John still gave him a really good fight. So it only makes sense to believe that John made some technical mistakes in that match, and if he rectifies them, maybe this match looks even more close. But I would say Ongarbaev has to be the heavy favorite in this rematch. So suggest in the comment section, guys, where can this match happen? Give us the possibilities and who is going to win.